Hey guys, what's up? Pixels here, and in today's video we're doing a tier list video for Evil Dead the game. We're doing a new melee weapon tier list. After the Army of Darkness update, we got a new weapon. We got some changes to some weapons as well, and the melee combat was improved overall. So we're just going to jump straight into this. So the first one's the chainsaw. The chainsaw actually got a nice dismemberment buff. So again, I'm going to throw the chainsaw in, I think I'm going to put it in A tier. As much as I like the chainsaw, so from my previous tier list video, I didn't really account for the hit detection. Now the hit detection on the chainsaw is absolutely terrible. It still hasn't improved at all, so I'm going to throw it in A tier. I was going to put it in S tier there, but I just reminded myself, oh, the hit detection on that is pretty bad. And on most cases, I won't actually be using the chainsaw on the Ash characters anymore. A lot of the time, I'll be using a lumberjack axe or a sword or something like that. So unfortunately, with the hit detection, even with its nice dismemberment buff, the chainsaw is going to go A tier for me. And the next one is the hand axe. The hand axe is actually not that bad. I've kind of been enjoying using this lately. It's pretty fun on some warriors as well. I'm just going to throw that in B tier. I don't think it's a terrible weapon. I think it's alright to use, especially on warriors. And, if you have the increased attack speed with doing some heavies with this as well, it's actually not that bad. So I'm going to put that in B tier. I kind of like it. I kind of like how fast it attacks and stuff, so it's pretty good. The combat knife, again, it's a bit iffy with hit detection. Otherwise, I would put it in A tier. So against skeletons mainly, the hit detection with a knife is pretty bad. So I'm gonna put it above the hand axe at B tier, but it is still a really good weapon. Like I said, most of these weapons have some iffy hit detection that really needs worked on. So that would obviously put them up in the tier list for me. But I think the combat knife belongs there. I just love the attack speed on that thing. It's really good. The spear's actually got a decent hit detection, and it has a good range in some cases, but it's not really a commonly used weapon. It's not something I'd pick up like, oh, an improvised spear, I can't wait to use that. So I'm gonna put that in C tier. I don't think it's an amazing weapon at all. It's kind of a mediocre weapon. It's something I'd pick up if there's absolutely nothing else, but it's Evil Dead the game. Mostly there will be something else that you can use, so I'd much prefer to use like these weapons over that any day. The lumberjack axe is going straight into S tier. Easily one of the best melee weapons in the game. It used to be the best melee weapon in the game, but I've changed my mind on that, and we'll get onto that one in a bit. The machetes actually improved quite a lot. I kind of like the machete, so I'm going to put that in B tier now. They actually changed the quick attack animations for that. I'm not too sure about the heavy ones, but the quick attack animations are much more improved for the machete, and I really like using that now. And it actually has decent dismemberment damage too, so I think it belongs in B tier, just probably below the hand axe there. Meat Cleaver, straight into D tier. Absolutely terrible weapon. I know, it says, it does the same damage as the machete and stuff, but man, the meat cleaver is just garbage. They really need to put the attack speed up to 5 for this, because I don't know why it's not really. I mean, I guess it's a combat knife. You can be a bit more, at least have the speed at 4 maybe, but again, the meat cleaver for me is just garbage. I'll never pick that. I see a legendary meat cleaver all the time coming out of crates and stuff, and I'll just never pick it up because it's just terrible, The next one's the meat hammer. The meat hammer is okay. Again, I don't really like it that much. I only really like using it on Kelly, but I'm just going to put it in C tier. It actually has some decent finishes and stuff, which is great, but I think it belongs in C tier, and I think most people would agree with me with that. The Spanked Bat. I haven't really used this since the update much, and, having the cooldown was a big issue with me with the Spanked Bat, but I know that there's not really a cooldown with it anymore, which is good, and it has decent range, so I think I'm going to put it probably higher than the hand axe in B tier here. So I think it's kind of a mediocre weapon. Like I said, it's probably, a bit more improved than it originally was, because originally, it used to have quite a lot of stagger between combos, which really sucked, so yeah, I think I'm going to throw that in there. The pickaxe again, I probably put it just a bit lower than the hand axe. It's very similar to the hand axe, but I actually really like the pickaxe, using that in some cases as well. It's really fun, especially the legendary one. But yeah, I like the attack speed on that. I love the animations and the finishes on the pickaxe, so I'm going to put it in B tier. I think it's pretty good. The sledgehammer, I don't really give much love to the sledgehammer that much, but it does have good balance bar damage. And with the, the improved quick melees and stuff that we've got in this recent update, I'm going to put that in S tier now. I think I had it in A tier in my last video, but I think I changed my mind now. I'm coming to terms, balance bar damage and stuff is really good, so I'm going to put the Sledgehammer in S tier. The sword straight into S tier. Great weapon. Has good hit detection. It's really just overall, no matter what character you're playing, you'll do well with the sword as a melee weapon. I really, really like that. The shovel. A shovel I'd put in A tier. I know the shovel, everyone says, oh, the shovel's OP and stuff like that. Has good balance bar damage, but honestly, it just doesn't really add up to the expectations and the similarities of using these weapons here in the S tier. So I think the shovel belongs in A tier. It is a great weapon, don't get me wrong. I really love the finishes on it. And I'd say it's slightly better than the chainsaw. If I'm playing leader Ash, I'm more than likely pick up a shovel over the chainsaw. It depends on the rarity of it, but I kind of like spamming the finishes with that. The mace, I've been ranting a bit about the mace lately, and I'm going to put it straight into S tier. I'm actually going to put it, it's my favorite melee weapon now, honestly. It's so much better than any weapon in the game right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's bugged, because it just feels like it just hits so fucking hard. Like, I've had a blue lumberjack axe, and I swapped it for I was using a blue lumberjack axe on Henry the Red, and I was like, doing heavies, and it just felt like I wasn't doing anything. So I swapped it for a blue mace, and I just started doing heavies with the blue mace, and that thing was absolutely just smacking for me, and it was doing so much better than the blue lumberjack axe, which was just very odd. But I really do think this might be bugged, this weapon. I'm like, maybe there's a damage number gone wrong somewhere. But using this, I can just one-shot so many things with a warrior with this. And playing leader Ash, it's good for spamming finishes and all that. And it's absolutely amazing. I really love this weapon. But yeah, this has been my updated tier list video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really go into too much depth about it. It's, I think most people's tier lists will probably look around the same. Unfortunately, some of them weapons I'd like to put higher, but because of the hit detection issues with them, they kind of belong where they are right now. But like I said, I used to have the chainsaw on S tier. I had to drop it down, unfortunately. I would probably put the combat knife a bit higher if it wasn't for the iffy hit detection as well. But let me know what you guys think of the tier list. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys would be putting in certain tiers on this list as well, what weapons you'd put where. Be really interested to see some other tier lists as well. So yeah, leave me a like, leave me a comment, hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. I do loads of Evil Dead content pretty much daily. I've always got something going up on my channel for Evil Dead. I've got loads of builds, got loads of tier lists. I stream this game Monday to Thursday on this channel as well, as long as everything's going to plan, of course. Life happens. But thank you guys for all the support lately. Greatly appreciated. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And I'm going to just keep trying to pump out as much content as possible for Evil Dead, because I absolutely love this game, and trying to get a strong community around it is very, very key for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the sub button, and I've been Pixels, my awesome viewers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.